I'm Alicia Sirkin. I'm a holistic life coach, and I've been following a whole foods, plant-based lifestyle for over 35 years. Why? Because changing my dietary, which weren't very good, my dietary habits, changing that to a whole foods, plant-based diet lifestyle actually reversed two potentially serious health conditions. And I am so grateful, and I am so free with good health and vibrancy all these years. I believe primarily because of how I eat and how consciously I move through my world in that way. So my challenge for you today is to be able to stick closely to your new changes in lifestyle practices as a whole food plant-based person or personality, and to move through the holidays and into the new year by consciously and mindfully being aware of your new practices and creating better health for yourself. And so that's the challenge. And so how are we going to do that? You know, the holidays are wrought with emotional ups and downs and pressure from friends and family. And what we want to do is we want to be able to stay on course. And so there are ways to do that. And I'm excited to let you know that Just One Thing for Health is going to be offering you a rebroadcast of the 16 weeks of priceless information from all of the doctors that have participated in our program thus far. And you have the opportunity of enjoying the information, enjoying the motivation and the inspiration you're going to gain from these. And this will help glide you through the holidays. And what I found in addition to that are 5 steps to transform my life and to transform myself from old eating patterns to new healthy eating patterns and staying on track. And I call them the 5 steps for transformation. And I'd like to just share those with you quickly today. And hopefully you'll be able to take this away and try 1 or 2 of these. And hopefully that in addition to the 16 weeks of beautiful videos, that this will help guide you seamlessly through the holidays, staying on track with your new program. So the first step in my 5-step program is discovery, and that's self-discovery. And what that means is that you're going to go inside and take account of what you're feeling and how you're thinking about how you move through your life and your diet and your healthy practices. For example, if you have some negative self-talk, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this, you know, that's not going to be helpful. And that's negative self-talk, and you can change that yourself. So if you can learn to catch yourself, and you know, your conscious mind will be able to help you with that. When you make a decision to be on your program, then your conscious mind will help you change that negative self-talk into positive self-talk. I know I can do this, okay? And I believe you can, all right? All right, step 2. Step 2 is goal setting. Where do you want to go? Where do you want your goal to be? Do you want to move through the holidays and eat healthfully and help reduce some of your inflammation or your pain or your bloating or whatever that is from your old habits, and you want to stay on track and feel better after the holidays and into the new year? Well, that's a goal. That's a great goal. And these steps can help you. The videos plus some of my coaching tips. And so after you set the goal, what do? Well, we need to have some serious action steps, because setting the goal is setting a strong intention to be well and whole and healthy and vibrant, right? At least that's what I set for myself. And so with doing that, the brain will actually help you form new pathways and cement in the new behaviors by setting the action steps that are doable and small step size. So if you decide that you're going to go to a party and you're going to actually eat part of a meal, healthy meal at home before you go to the party, so that you're not tempted and so that you are feeling vibrant and energetic, and you don't want those old foods that didn't serve you well, right? So that would be a great action step. Maybe the action step is preparing some food and taking some with you and having some in the car while you're parked before you go in somewhere. Gosh, there are just so many things that you can do. And the idea is ask yourself, what can I do so that I can stay on track tonight at this party? and then think about it and take action, okay? And of course, action steps, there are a million action steps, but those are just a couple that I hope will help you. And then after that, then we want to use some things that are what I call enablers, things that help enable the change that we want to make. And so that might be some journaling, it might be some meditation, just to get more calm and peaceful so we don't have these emotional triggers that make us want to eat the comfort foods, for example. It might be taking a walk in nature. I mean, Dr. Chris Miller was on one of the weeks and she was talking about walking in nature, doing Tai Chi, doing some movement, opening, expanding, doing the breath, the breathing. These are the things that help enable the change that we're looking for. So I'm just serving as a reminder for those tips. And then lastly, the fifth step is important because this is the step that helps lock in or cement in the behaviors, the new behaviors that you're practicing now. And the idea being is that the brain has neuroplasticity. In other words, that means that the brain has the ability to create new pathways to cement in the new behaviors. So we can take advantage of that. And by taking advantage of that, what that means is that we can repeat these healthy patterns over and over again with consciousness. And as we repeat, so does the brain then create those pathways, locks in the new behavior, so that the new behaviors in the eating the healthy food no longer is a problem. It's not even an effort anymore. You're just doing it naturally. You're just naturally buying the right things and having them in your fridge, right? You're just naturally choosing the right foods from your refrigerator and when you go to a restaurant and eat it at a restaurant and select from the menu. It just happens effortlessly, okay? So that's how the brain helps rewire you from the old habits to the new. And what a lot of people forget to do is they forget to check in and actually take account and celebrate the little steps of what I want to say, accomplishment that you've done. So that's it. So those are the 5 steps, and I hope you find them helpful. And your challenge, remember, from Just One Thing for Health, your challenge again is to be mindful going through the holidays, making conscious choices with your foods, deciding on where you want to be after the new year. Do you want to fall back into old patterns and cave into pressures from friends and family, or do you want to stay true to yourself and what your body needs? Do you want to take that path towards being healthy and whole and vibrant? So that's my challenge to you.